Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 5, Episode 14. So we got KARLIE Red coming to after what she thinks is a proposal from Lyfe Jennings. And he didn't got out there. Like, I should have known something was up. And she should have known something was up. Because he didn't even get down on one knee. He didn't even scoot to the edge of the bench that they were sitting on. So he done pulled out a ring box talking about this is a promise ring. I'm like, what? Promise ring? What are we, 17 years old, like in high school? Like, I promise we gonna be together forever. This ain't really a engagement ring, but this is gonna promise that we will eventually get married. But he's like, this is a promise ring. Promise that you will never find another man like me. And then he just like gets up and walks off and tells her, you can keep the ring, but you can't keep me. And I was like, oh, poor KARLIE Red. She didn't thought she was getting proposed to. And you know, prior for those 2 seconds while she was laying on the ground, she's already planning her wedding and all that good stuff. But then I was thinking, what am I feeling sorry for her? She was going to break up with Lyfe Jennings anyway. She just wanted to get a free trip to the Grammys. Speaking of which, did anybody make it to the Grammys? Now, I know VH1 was not going to get permission from the people who were filming the Grammys to show them there. But, like, we saw them everywhere but the Grammys. But anyway, back to them. He walks off and she follows after him with this look of, this is not the way this was supposed to be going. Like, I thought you was going to propose. I was going to say yes and that was it. But you totally flipped the script on me. But he was like, you not who I thought you was. You out here with SCRAPP DELEON. But she already said, you know, he locked up for 5 years. So, and like they can be together. But he is on this, I want a wife who is going to be a mother to my children and take care of me and my children. I translated that to mean I can be out here doing all the dirt I want to do. I just want you to stay your tail at home, cook, clean, take care of kids, take care of me, and that's how it's going to be. But it's just like, that's a total double standard. You can go out there and date, but I can't. But I'm like, KARLIE Red, you was going to break up with him anyway. So, like, you wanted to break up with him. You didn't want him to break up with you. This is what we got going on. He just, like, walks off, and she's just standing there like, oh, my goodness. And then she's mad, like, yet another dude that did her this way. But I was like, KARLIE Red, you keep getting with these dudes, so it's your fault too. So I'm guessing Mama D's sciatic nerve is doing better, because she sure was all up in that studio talking about in that order, in that order, in that order, in that order. So I guess that's the new, like, Mama D's new hit song after I Deserve. Anyway, so we got Jay Nixon coming in there to, you know, speak to Jock, because Jock, I guess, I don't know if he's producing, what is he got helping he's helping Mama D come out with this song. So Jay Nixon come in and tell Mama D, look here, I'm gonna let you come on my show. I'm not promising you anything, but look here, we're gonna let the audience decide whether this new song that you got going on was this a hit or a miss. So Mama D leaves that happy as all get out, because her song's gonna be played on the radio. So this is when Jock has to tell Jay Nix that he is sleeping with Amber. And I thought Jay Nix was going to be mad, but he was actually happy, talking about, yeah, that's my dog. Go ahead, yeah, give me some love. I'm like, this seems very staged and unrealistic. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't care if you can't stand the woman you with. You don't want to see your friend with somebody you done been with. But he's like, I've been looking for a way out for the longest time. I want to be with TIARRA, and you are like the key to get me out of this. So you go ahead and keep getting with Amber so I can get with Tara. And she can't say nothing because she done already did her dirt with you. And Jock is sitting there like, I wasn't expecting this, but like, yeah, maybe this will make everybody happy. I'm like, Jock, I'm not surprised that you be sleeping with everybody. Like, again, like, how does Jock get these women to sleep with him? Like, I already said he doesn't take baths. So, like, I don't know if Amber really likes Jack or she was trying to make Jay Nix upset. And another thing, why does Jay Nix always have either a hat on or that scarf around his head? Now, I'm going to say this, and I am not trying to be funny, but when he got that black scarf on, it kind of looked like a Ninja Turtle. Not saying he looked like a Ninja Turtle, but it kind of looked like the little things they had on. I'm talking about the Ninja Turtles from, like, 1991. When they had those little, you know, red, orange, blue, and purple little things on. It kind of reminded me of that. Again, not saying he looked like a Ninja Turtle, but that's what it was giving me. But I'm like, So y'all you just okay with your friend, your homeboy getting with your ex, even though y'all haven't not technically all the way broken up. So it is Stevie and Jocelyn's pool party for the Grammys, which I don't believe anybody went to who said that they was going. But anyway, Carla Red, she didn't show up because she got to tell her homegirls, Jessica Diamond, Tear, and what then went on between her and Life Jennings, and how Life Jennings just played her talking about some, this is a promise ring, a promise you'll never be with me, and how upset she was. But she's like, I got to keep the ring. I don't believe the ring was all the way real. I don't think it was halfway real. I'm going to ahead and say it. I don't think the ring was real at all. But anyway, they're like, girl, you better get your money from that ring. I can't believe he did that to you. So this is when she got to go spill her guts to Tiara and let her know. Look here, I got something to tell you too, girl. I told Life Jennings I was seeing somebody else, and that somebody else was Scrap DELEON. Now, why she thought to do this is beyond me, because Tiara, like, she had already, like, a couple of drinks in her system. And Tiara looks like the kind of person that once she get a little, you know, liquor in her system, you know, she get a little mean. So she's like, oh, so you was sleeping with my baby's daddy. But this is Carly Red's defense. Well, you text me and said that, and I quote, well, she didn't say that, but I'm paraphrasing, that you was not going to take your son to go see his daddy in jail, and that you was sleeping with Jay Nix. So I thought that meant I can get with him. Like, really? Like, that's still the child, or, you know, the father of her child, and then y'all was friends, or supposed to be friends. These two get arguing, cutting up. Carla Red gets escorted out. This is when Jessica Diamond got to go. After, now, she didn't call these two ratchets for cutting up at somebody's party, but then goes over there and, like, gets into an argument with Jocelyn and Don. I'm like, didn't you just get done calling these two ratchets, but you were going over there to somebody who was hosting the party and calling them out? I guess since you thought that Stevie had already told the world that him and Jocelyn wasn't married, that he was going to come to your rescue. But I was like, Jocelyn is always going to be above you when it comes to Stevie. Like, even though these two been going back now, while the show was taping, these two, he always going to have Jocelyn's back. About now, I don't know, because these two are forever on social media going back and forth and saying anything, and I don't think that their relationship can be salvaged today, which is what, July 11th? Yeah, on a Tuesday. But anyways, I'm like, you getting on these two for cutting up, acting ratchet, but you gonna go over there and talk about Don and Jocelyn, and that's not ratchet? Like, why did you even have to go over there? See, this is the stuff, like, people from in the music industry could have been there, like, I was thinking about working with Jessica Diamond, but I can see that she don't know how to conduct herself when she's at party, and she like to cut up, so I don't even want to work with her. Like, Mimi told her that, like, last season, you gotta, like, watch the way you act if you want to make it in this industry. People don't want to be around that foolishness. See, this is a lesson to you, Jessica Diamond. Just because you feel like cutting up, you know, try to bring that in. If you know, liquor makes you go off, try not to drink as much so you will be going off. Who thought inviting Jay Nix and Tiara to Amber's, like, makeup lunch party was a good idea? Show of hands. I'm waiting. Yeah, y'all thought so. So they get there, and of course, like, it's uncomfortable because Jock is with Amber and Jay Nix is with Tiara, and they showed up. I'm like, Tiara, you went there to cut up because you know whose event it was for, and you know that it's his ex, so why do we even show up? And of course, these two get into where your stripper pole is. You should know because you work at a strip club too. That kind of situation. Next thing you know, Amber, she commences, like, to throw in her makeup. I'm like, girl, you just got to say you was sliding up and down and swinging on poles just to, like, finance this. So you throwing your own stuff? Like, really? We couldn't get security to escort them out? Like, before they got fully in, you should have known that, hey, this looks like it's going to be some foolishness. Security, I need you to escort these two out before anything goes on. Because you over here cutting up at your own event, throwing your own stuff. I'm like, when do we start throwing our own stuff at our own event? You just said you was going to strip to finance this, so you, like, messing up your business. Like, what? Like, really, this is what we're doing? We gonna mess up our own stuff. Like, there wasn't too many people there. And, you know, I guess you get on Love and Hip Hop, you gotta have something, whether you trying to rap or sing, have a clothing line, have a makeup line, and I don't know what somebody, oh yeah, Raleigh, she had a, you know, stiletto line. Like, I guess you gotta have something, like, to say that I'm just not on here with somebody who's in the industry. I have my own business, but you're messing up your own stuff, and I couldn't figure out why. So what else went on? Tammy, she had her little runway show, and Bambi was one of the models, and little Scrap came, you know, he been missing the band, you know, single life was not what it is for him. You know, he missing Bambi. He want Bambi back. So backstage, she shows up with some flowers and was like, you know, you look pretty, you know, Scrap, missing my Bambi. I want you back. You know, strutting down the stage, down the runway like a goddess. And she's like, I'm going to be going down a whole bunch of runways, and one of them is going to be going down the aisle. And it may or may not be with you. She basically told him without telling him, look here, if you want into this, you had to straighten out. I want a ring on this finger. I want a wedding, and I'm going to need you to start cutting up several foods. I want you to be the man I know you can be. And I like Bambi and Scrappy together, because I think she brings the better out of him, and he ain't like the Scrappy of like 2-3 years ago. So I think they back together now, but it's like she was playing a little hard to get. She's like, I wasn't going to, you know, she didn't say that, but she wasn't just going to like let Scrappy just like say those things that she just going to cave in. She's like, thank you for the flowers, you know, they beautiful, but remember, you need to get your act right on. And what else happened? Tammy, she tells Miss Deb that her and Walker are separated, and she got a new place. And Miss Deb, she loves Tammy and loves Tammy's daughter Charlie, but she know her son, you know, he's still out there doing his thing. And Tammy, she's at this point where she don't want it. She's not taking it anymore. She's like, I refuse to let you continuously make me look stupid at these streets. I'm your wife, and you out here cheating. I'm just not gonna do it anymore. So that's the gist that went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. So like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.